Hello darlings, my name is Nikima and we are SpainHomes. In the sunny, beachy, coastal town of Finestrat I am today, which is in the province of Alicante on the Costa Blanca. I'm going to be showing you a new construction development today that comprises of villas. This development, they are actually focusing on sustainability, functionality, modern aesthetics within a Mediterranean setting. At least that is the theme that they are going for. The villa is actually on a plot from 551 square meters and the actual villa itself is 315 square meters. It offers 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms and is distributed on 3 floors. So let's get on with the tour. Hello. So as I come in through the pedestrian door, it takes us into a spacious and very beautifully landscaped private plot and garden. Here, this is the entry to your front door. As you can see, it's got quite a wide entry point and also it's got a sheltered porch, which I really do like. But then you also have this pathway that leads to where you would have your entrance for your vehicles. You have your automatic gates here that would open and allow your vehicles entry onto what I think would actually accommodate quite comfortably 3 vehicles. Now coming this way, you can see how they have decided to use a different type of materials for their architectural design. So you have the natural stone walls, you also have the porcelain stone flooring, and you also have a landscaped garden. The landscaped garden is designed to connect all floors, so on foot you're able to access all levels of the interior as well. What I really like is they've tried to create the intimacy with the palms and the local trees, and should you want it, if you decided that this was a property for you, you could change the terraces and the paving and have natural grass lawn instead. Hello. So as I come in through the front door, could you see how wide the front door is? It's a big robust, bespoke wooden door. Next to the doorway, you have a spacious entry hall, which gives you a light and a bright feel as you enter. It is actually 23 square meters with a ceiling height of 2.9 meters on all floors. But by the doorway also you have here your doorway that leads to your elevator, which is really quite nice. And you also have this really nice spacious area just to feel like you can enter really comfortably. How they've done this would be the first and technically the ground floor of the property. And so here on this floor you have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I'm just going to show you the first bedroom. So as we go through into the first bedroom, this is a light and bright bedroom where they have got a very spacious bed right in the middle. The space is 15 square meters, and as you can see, you have here, you have the bed, but then you also have 2 large windows on one side letting in plenty of natural light. You also have on one wall your integrated wardrobes and a door that opens up to the ensuite bathroom, which is fully equipped. Coming out of this bedroom back into the spacious hallway, I'm now going to take you over the way into the second bedroom. This bedroom has a similar interior feel with your integrated wardrobes on one wall as you enter the space. It has, again, light and bright, beautiful fittings and fixtures. You have 19 square meters of living space, and on one side, patio doors that open and lead out onto a private terrace. I love how they have illuminated the space with lots of windows and doors to let in the views and the light. And you can also see that this bedroom comes complete with an ensuite bathroom. Coming up the stairs to where we will find the primary suite, the elevator also reaches us on this floor too. As you come through, you find that there is a door that leads to a private terrace, which is ever so sweet because the primary has access to 2 terraces in total, and this gives you a perspective of the local landscape, but also of the mountain range behind us. Now it comes into the expanse of the actual primary, and the primary itself is 17 square meters. On one side you have your integrated wardrobes. Just like all of the other rooms, it features your hidden LED lighting in the ceiling and the walls, and then you also have your patio doors that lead out onto the terrace. This terrace has a slightly different kind of configuration in the sense that you get the perspective of the sea views and the skyline of Benidorm in front of you. And then you have an ensuite bathroom that is again really nicely decorated and fully equipped. Coming down the stairs to the lower floor, this is the heart of the home and comprises of your open plan living room, dining room and kitchen. The space altogether here is 71 square meters and the ceiling height is 2.9 meters. This is a beautiful living room in the sense that you have lovely natural illuminated light that is coming in through those very large patio doors that slide out fully and give you integration with your terraces. You also have this serene spot in which you can appreciate a very large sofa. However, going from the lounge area and having a look at the splendid skyline of Benidorm over there in the distance, you actually get a really lovely nook just here where you have your dining space. This is a table that is currently set to dine 4, but should you wish, you could fit a larger table. And then it leads very seamlessly to your open plan kitchen. This kitchen features a central island that is actually rather wide. You have a breakfast bar on one side, easily to dine 3. And you also have within your central island your cooking hob, as well as a lower oven. You have plenty of cabinetry for storage, and you also have your kitchen sink. Over the way, you have more continuation of your countertops as well as your cabinetry. In this side, you do also have your dishwasher as well as your microwave. And then over the way, you have the refrigerator and the freezer. What I like about the kitchen is that it gives you lots of space in between. It feels like you've got plenty of cabinetry because you have the upper cabinetry that works as a vitrina as well. And for handy purposes, if you come this way, I will show you where you have a storage room, which could be used to put your bits and bobs, but also houses your aerothermic boiler. And then you also have the guest bathroom. This bathroom has a lovely warm colour palette and is fully equipped. So you find that the actual architectural design and also the interior design is very much harmoniously executed, in the sense that you have a very serene and very inviting space with access to the exterior in all areas. Right here in this lovely spot, we also have a door that leads to a side terrace that can be used for whatever function you may see fit. And then you also have on this side the door that is the elevator, connecting all the floors of the home seamlessly. On this level also, you have your video intercom system, your air conditioning system, and also your smart home system functioning. Now I'm going to take you into the first bedroom, but they have currently decided to use it as an office. This office is 17 square meters, and as you can see, it is light and bright. It does have patio doors on one side that give you access to this terrace, as well as integrated wardrobes as you come on out. So taking you from the interior living space, I'm going to take you to the connected exterior living space. So here you have a very spacious and wide terrace that is perfect for dining and lounging. Underneath here where I'm stood is a natural pergola that is actually done with natural wood, with a natural stone wall, which I do really like the aesthetic of, but it does give you shade for those that might want to need it. If you don't, however, there is this expansive terrace that you can also appreciate that leads really nicely to your swimming pool. This would be the perfect sun lounging spot overlooking the views of Benidorm skyline there in the distance, as well as the Mediterranean Sea. Do excuse the noise a little bit, as they are still underway with construction, which is due to be finished by next year. This, however, I think is the gem of the outdoor terrace, in the sense that you have a beautiful swimming pool here with its own fountain. The swimming pool itself is 7 by 3 by 3.5, and you also have steps that lead down into it and a deeper end on one side. Taking you around the garden spaces though, on both sides you have this sloped terraces and drive that actually give you a real sense of intimacy, and also just lots of vegetation that soften up the balance of the modern architectural design of the building. You can see where the natural stone has been used, and you can also see the stature of the actual building. So coming over to this side now, this is the party side. You have here in the corner your shower for the comfort of the swimmers, but then it also leads to this expansive space which is dedicated to your outdoor summer kitchen, where you can have your barbecue, where you can cook al fresco and enjoy the Mediterranean climate. Here at the port in the centre of the old town, where old meets new and new meets old, we get to see what life is really like here over the high season. Right here also, you have a boat that you can see that will take you to places like Calpe to explore, to the island, which is right in the centre of the Mediterranean Sea, close to Benidorm itself, and even beyond. Right now, people are enjoying various recreational activities in the water, like scuba diving, snorkeling, fishing, and so much more. And as you can see, the beaches, people are happily enjoying the sunshine. But this is fantastic, and we love this time of year. We also love the fact that it is very coastal, this lifestyle, and you can see that it is also, whilst having lots of people around, very peaceful. Coming on holiday here as a kid, this was always one of my favourite spots. And what I love, and has actually remained almost identical to how I remember it back then, is this gorgeous landscape that you see here with the beaches, the coastline, and also the skyline of Benidorm. All of these high-rise buildings, together like this against the backdrop of the Mediterranean Sea, actually make it look so appealing and so beautiful. And yes, this is why always and away, like you find that there will always be tourists that come here, whether they are Spanish and coming from those hot cities like Madrid, or whether they are from colder countries like Norway or Poland. It is worldwide, the interest and also the joy that people experience whenever they come to Benidorm. And this spot, I always remember why. The nitty-gritty. The property tax, or EB, is €1,000 per year. There is no community fee, and the refuse is €150 per year. This is a stunning property in the sense that if you like modern aesthetic, minimal design, but beautiful architectural build, as well as fantastic views of the sea and of the skyline of Benidorm, then this might be your suit. Distributed on 3 levels that actually work seamlessly with an elevator, but also in exterior terraces as well that are interconnected, give it a little bit of extra charm and a little bit of wow that you don't see every single day with villas, at least in my experience. And so I think that it actually could work for a family that actually like to have everything on one floor, but also a family that like to have additional floors as well. So, if you do like this property, then go into the finer details of our website, where you will find the description and all of the list of specifications there for you to read at your leisure. Can I just say as well, the Finestrat is really close proximity to lots of recreational points of interest, in the sense that right here in this vicinity, you have access to the old town of Finestrat, as well as the local golf courses. But further away, within a 5-minute drive, you are within Benidorm, as well as its recreational activities, culture, vibrance, Zazazoo, you name it. And there are also many other neighbouring towns to explore. Alicante City and Airport is just 40 minutes away in the car. So, now I'm going to leave you, and as I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. My name is Nikima, it was lovely to have you, and we'll see you next time. Hasta pronto!